Hello folks and welcome to the National 2025 Youth Championships here in Ballina, New South Wales. It's the Boulder and Lead this weekend, folks. We've got over 300 competitors from all over Australia travelling here for the competition. We've also got some international competitors. Our compadres from New Zealand have travelled across as well, folks. So over 300 competitors competing for the final spots. It's going to be awesome, action-packed. So I'm excited. Hope you are too. So let's get into it. Hello, folks. Welcome along. Welcome back if you are joining us or you're returning. But welcome to, folks, the Youth Championships here in Australia. And we're back at the Junior Championships, the Boulder Championships, folks. So welcome back. Jason Whitten here with Ian Gilmartin in the commentary box. Ian, welcome back again.
Cheers. From
a half an hour ago, but we're back at it.
We've not gone anywhere. We're excited. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, always good to be in. If you're just joining us, thank you. Thank you if you're just joining us and spread the word. We're excited to be watching now the junior division get underway on these very similar boulders. There's sometimes some tweaks and changes, but these two divisions you'll find Youth A and Junior are very similar in ability level. It's that highest standard. So we're excited to sort of see them get underway, and they're going to get cracking straight away. So if you were with us earlier, we might see some very different betas because, yeah, obviously that year there's a lot of different heights we see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Growth spurs things. So yeah, but we didn't see a top on this first male one in the earlier division, so we're hoping to see one now. Get us some. We'll try to bring it through the weather, but yeah, here we go. So these are the first two athletes underway. So you're going to see Jack Kinnard on the left, and on the right-hand side of your screen, you're going to see the first of 10 junior athletes, which is Gabriella Innes. In fact, I think there's just 8 females, 10 males, Jace.
On this one. Before we had, we could have up to 10 in the finals, folks. But on this one, at this moment in time, I think we've got a few less. Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
yep.
4, 5, 6.
We might be able to bring the scoreboard up a bit later on if it gets refreshed or something like that. But great to have you. There it is. That was quick. It was today. So there's your lineup, folks, of the competitors in the junior male. Now we've got some pretty strong names, strong competitors in the lineup where they come out from 10 to 1, and
oh, there you go. So yeah, they have got. Yeah, they got.
Yep. We have got 10 in the comp.
But that is Gabriella. We can see in 8. So competing. So yeah, look, a little bit of mystery is always exciting. So we're actually we're trying to keep you on the toes the best we can. But again, they got started a little early, so we just jumped in with you here. So yeah, we can see on the wall at the moment, definitely all action packed as always, and it is 311 Jack Kinnard, and it is Gabriella Innes, the two athletes who were in 8th, so maybe 9th and 10th haven't competed then.
There you go. Well, there may have been a few little tune-ups to the boulder problem, but essentially they're the same as the previous competition.
Yes.
But really, Ian, I mean, you know, the level of talent and the depth of talent here across this, you know, the junior and the youth A is pretty strong. We've seen a number of these competitors competing in the open finals not so long ago, and across junior and A. So there you go. Oh, there's a little interesting beta. Yeah.
So this is what I was going to say is that sometimes people ask me, and I'll say, you know what? Why do they climb almost, you know, oh wow, similar or the same betas in these two same boulders in these divisions?
Yeah.
Well, the answer is if you go to any boulder national adult final, both these divisions you'll normally see some of these athletes. Like we saw the States going from WA came over to Queensland.
Well, you got Kyle, Houston, Connor. Yep.
They were all both divisions.
Boston, Denia.
From Youth A and Junior were both competing in the adult final. So they're all at that highest level. So you don't really need to set them different problems because they can all hold their own at this level. And
big shout out. We've got, you know, some Queenslanders, some New South Welsh competitors, Victorians, Tasmanians, Western Australians in the lineup in both the junior male and the junior female. So great to see a real mix across the finalists.
Yeah, it's good to see. Tassie's in both divisions as well. So shout them and also some pretty epic performances. Like for instance, the in the male division, Kyle and Finley. It came down to the national ranking basically because they both got 119.8 points, which is insane qualifying. So basically a joint first position in qualifying. And in the females, Ines Christopherson and you'd be pretty familiar with her if you tune into these events. She qualified in first with 133.9 points, which is huge.
So what happened with the lineup of the tops, Ian? So a few tops in the qualifiers.
Yeah, exactly right. So we look at Ines, for instance, who qualified in first. She topped everything but one of the 6 and still zoned it, which was pretty huge. And like I say, sometimes it goes down to the attempts, obviously, which each attempt takes 0.1 off your score, each scoring attempt. So it's one of those things where, being smart, conserving, reading a boulder, and the number of attempts has really paid off. If you look at, you can jump online onto Sport Climb Australia, right, Jason, look at the scoreboards from qualifying.
That's right. SportsClimbingAustralia.com.
How those attempts really did make a difference. And as we see now, we've got our second athletes underway. It's going to be interesting. So this is the more traditional bit we saw this morning from the 2 people who did top it.
Dropping down and matching on that other start hold, and then sort of coming back across. It doesn't climb that naturally in that sense, but we saw 2 betas. Atako did the strong, the crusher beta.
I mean, that was wild. Which I thought was the long beta, if I'm honest, Jason.
Yeah.
It was just from where she is now, reached up to the tiny jib. You can jump back in on our earlier stream and watch that later at your own leisure. But Alexandra's going to try the route I thought made more sense, which is just bump up to that volume where your feet are wedged and then step across. But a lot of the guys were matching their hands on the lower hold first instead of the massive reach.
So this looks like I think it's Cameron, is it? Maybe Cameron.
In the male division,
in the male,
absolutely.
He's trying to do that swing and stop move. Now, here we go.
Underneath. Because I said the girls earlier today were matching on the second right or the right hand side hold with the tape on it, and then bumping from there. But again, being that little bit longer, probably more of a difficult move to do that.
Yep.
And it makes more sense to try and do that full span. So this hasn't been topped yet in the early division, so it'll be exciting to see if any of these divisions can.
Yes, it would be good to see a top on all of them. Well, I think that one's the only one we haven't seen a top on, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day. So there you go.
Female 2 and male 1.
Oh yeah, the slab. Well,
which I'm really intrigued because there's some real dominant performers and some really good slab climbers that in this division. So it'll be interesting to see who can get it. Pretty big crowd in there as well. For the wet weather we've had this week, the turnout from spectators has been sensational, which is always something good to mention as well.
Yep, so, absolutely.
Not just families, locals and climbers and passionate people. So please, continue to tune into the live streams, get involved in the commentary. We'll try and bring you as much, footage of all the builds as they go. It gets a bit hectic, as you mentioned earlier, Jace, because we will eventually jump to having, 4 athletes of each division on, male and female.
Yep. All right, so folks, we've got the competitors still down there doing a few things, but as luck would not have it our way, the old internet's playing up today, folks. So we're doing our best to keep the things rolling. Unfortunately, Ian, when it rains, the internet does all sorts of weird stuff around here. So
get us, Jess.
Stick with us, folks. We will try and do that. But mate, really over this few days, there's 300 competitors. We've got all the way from C and D and C competition age groups. I think that's sort of 12 and 13 upwards, or even younger.
With the new brackets of X coming into the state levels that will step into nationals eventually.
Yep.
We're seeing that that there'll be even more athletes, but they are going to drop the junior level, I think, as well, because they are so abundantly strong.
Well, the junior age group is now
going
into opens as well.
So it's going to be interesting. It's the last year of this format of D being the youngest and junior being included.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting. I think there's going to be, heaps of positive moves forward for Australia with climbing, now accepting that younger division as well.
Yep.
But this year we've seen, like you said, 300 athletes, everybody giving it them all. On site yesterday, we were just having a laugh, pouring rain, swamp to the left, and everyone was just coming out full of beans. The team at the gym running the gym were amazing. Shout out to the jungle.
Yep.
And the weather didn't get anyone down. It's unfortunately affecting the internet a little bit, but it's been a bit tumultuous. There you go.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, the climbing's been awesome. The route setting's been incredible, and Sport Climbing Australia bringing us a banging event again. So as soon as we can show you, we will.
Yep.
But yeah, we've got. If you just tuned in, we just started. The first athletes have got one boulder underway, no tops, and then it's Alexandra and Cameron just wrapping up their event now.
Yep. All right, folks. Well, hopefully we're not too far away from getting back to the action, but stick with us. The team are doing everything they can. Too many people with mobile phones down there today trying to take photos or something, but who knows? But we might throw to a couple of videos, folks. We should be back in a couple of minutes, so hang around. Appreciate your patience. But as you sit there, maybe give a bit of a shout out in the chat. Who are you supporting today?
Build the hype.
Yeah, build the hype. We'll get back to it. You won't miss too much. Hello, folks. Sorry, we're doing our best to get things going down there, but we will be hopefully with you real soon, folks.
Yeah.
The 5G is not working. It's been working for 2 days, and as the 5G gods would have it.
In terms of Katie McEwen and Boston both just went on their session and both got a zone in the first climb.
Yep.
So we're now going to see Macy from Western Australia, and she's going to join Tahana from Queensland. They're going to both be doing their first boulders as we speak now. They're just getting underway. Yes, we can update you the scoreboard, a bit of a chat, get your community going as well itself. Unfortunately, yeah, it's been perfect, hasn't it? This morning was no issues. Last few days have been fine, but unfortunately the internet is failing us briefly on venue. But yeah, in the meantime, we'll keep you updated with the scores the best we can. Jack Kinner did just get on the second boulder as well, where they got the zone on the second boulder, which we did see quite a few tops on the 360 earlier, where you come into the volume arms across the implant. I think we're going to be able to get back to you shortly, and then we'll be able to go. And the female first boulderer, who was Gabriella, also got the zone on the second, but still no top on that one. That's the black and red slab, but a solid zone on a fifth attempt.
All right, well, hopefully we can get a shot or two of the action, even if it's not as clear as we would like it. Looks like we might be getting a little bit of a feed in one way, shape or form. So let's see, folks, let's see. Yeah.
And we get so used to, the crispy streams the guys, able to give us. So, yeah, we didn't have any streams for a long time, so we'll just try and get it as quick as we can. Here we go. We'll see a couple of us. That's May and Tayana. Oh, he's actually getting past the zone. And you can see him just pushing. He's actually near, he got through the zone. He's looking to try and make that next catch. So we might actually get to see the top here. 3 minutes 15 on the board still, which is epic. So let's see what he can do here. He's just going to balance his time right, because it's a very, very physical first boulder. And then just off camera, we can see Alexandra working on that second slab as well. We can see May's just taking a second now, which is okay. And also we'll have Cameron Sully working on the male second boulder. But yeah, it is Tahana, currently on the left of the screen, and May in the middle, and they're both just about to start their next attempt. He's making this step through quite strategically. Little pop. Locks that in. Really comfortable in that first move, which again, most people couldn't get through. He's just trying to step up, but I'm going to switch cameras to Alexander, try and get you a crispy one here. Yeah, that's it's a bit hectic, but she just fell off there just before the zone again. I'm going to try and reboot, get something going. I again appreciate you understanding, everybody back at home. We want to bring you the action. We're working on what we can do here. It's just trying to reboot and get it going again. The blasted internet gods are not smiling on us today, which is unfortunate. Try and get you the vision back now. Okay, cool. So this angle at the moment, again, you can see still 90 seconds on the clock, just less. May trying to figure out this beta as well. It's perplexed a lot of the athletes, this first female one, and we did see a couple of tops that made it look like, very straightforward, but I can definitely confirm it isn't. But we see Tahana here. Can he be the first person to top this boulder? Trying that back pinch, which is pretty bold. And May now with a minute on the clock knows that she has to go give this one more big attempt. So in with the toe jam. She's going to try the reach up bait that we saw Taco go again. Millimeters. And then, yeah, we can just see a top. Perfect from Cameron there. Just hits that top in the second, just in the nick of time. which is nice to see. And Alexandra just working on that slab again, which, yeah, no issue there. Okay, 30 seconds away. Let's go, let's go. It is interesting because a lot of people have tried a different bait on that one. Seems pretty solid now, so we can... This much left. I think 10 seconds is just not going to be enough for any tops there, but that's okay. So we did get to see Cameron hit a top, which will bump him straight into first place so far. But the next two out will be Harper Mijos from Victoria. Harper Mijos in the junior male division. And in the female division, we will see Josie Wardrop from Tassie, our first Tassie athlete of the day. So that's very exciting for you guys. So we've got Harper and Josie out now. Again, trying this first boulder. So there's a 15-second changeover in between sends. Again, if you weren't here, if you were, I apologize. I'm just going to quickly run through. So if you weren't here earlier, basically, there is the 4 boulders that they're all facing. There's a 15-minute transition, and it will be boulder on, boulder off, boulder on format. So you have your 4-minute timer. When your time runs out, you face out for the next person's boulder, and then switch back in, out, switch back in as you move along the line of the 4 boulders. So there's just a brief countdown between each one, and then we get going again. And then obviously, once we can get you some crispy visuals again, we will. But at the moment we have Gabriella, who got the zone on the second but was unable to on the first. Katie, who will be back up on the slab number 2 now. She got the zone on the first. Here she is now trying the second. So she's up and in position. Very good on slab, traditionally speaking. But this is, like I said, this really got everybody this morning. Really difficult first now. Well, the whole thing's difficult, complex. The zone was about 50-50 split this morning's heat, and nobody got the top. Yep, so we're just gonna try and really just get another angle, but basically, yeah, we're seeing it here. It's we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes soon, where we'll have all 4 athletes on at a time. But at the moment, yeah, we can see that it's just currently you have Cameron in first place with the 1 top, 2 zones. Tahana and Boston both got that zone on the first climb, which I think will be instrumental in podium positions, because we only saw 2 zones in the whole day, session earlier on that first climb. And then we now got 1 top by Cameron on the second. And in the female division, just still Katie's the only person so far to top that first climb. But we'll see what Josie can do. Just going to be chalking up again as well. And obviously, lowest qualifying 8th position has come out first, and the last 2 athletes you'll see grace the carpet will be your first place qualifiers of Kyle and Ines. Although Kyle and then Finley was in second as well. They did joint score, so it usually comes back to your Queensland ranking or your national ranking, but Finley could also come out. So we saw this second male boulder, this 360 hold here. This was quite interesting because we saw a lot of people really cruise up it, and then some people battle away. So it's quite an interesting boulder. If you read it right, you unlock the door quite smoothly. If you don't, it can make you look like you're facing Everest. So just trying to get some better angles here for you. Now you can see a lot of action underway now. Josie's just trying that switch beta, which I haven't yet seen work, but it only takes 1 to prove it can work. just try to switch up. So there's a minute left on the clock still for these athletes. Jack Kinnaird did get the zone on the second one as well. So your first athlete out, Jack has from WA has zoned the second climb. Nothing yet on the third. Little bit of time. Just try to get that to work now. 10 seconds left till the next athletes come out. And we're going to see Elliot Shirley and we'll see Maeve Bradbury come out. Maeve Bradbury from New South Wales and Elliot Shirley is another Tassie athlete. They'll both be out taking on their first ones here. So we can see Maeve and see a couple of the setters there and coaches as well watching along here. See Fahim on the left, another well-known athlete in the climbing game, and yeah, filming his athlete that he coaches.
All right, well, where have we gotten to, Ian? Hopefully, folks, we'll be able to keep cruising along at this point in time, but really appreciate your patience. Thank you very much. Out of the team's control, but hopefully we can still see some of the action.
Yeah, well, we sent a rocket to space, right, Jay? So hopefully we'll just use that for moving forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've seen a few interesting beta attempts in the bits we've seen, and this is the Attaco beta, which did work so successfully that we're seeing here, which is kind of epic by Maeve Bradbury. She's another well-known young climber. Pretty confident, smooth, steady move through this.
Yep.
We can also see the Tasmania athlete here, who's just trying that static way again. They'll still have to do a pop, but just trying to get ahead of the move to shrink it down a bit. And now we go back to seeing May Sayer now here. So May's making good progress on this slab. We might. She looks very comfortable, which is, I don't want to jinx it. Take your time. See someone get this top. Great position to be, and Tahana there as well. Yeah, Tahana's in a great spot, but also May taking her time. 3 minutes on the clock, so this could be, it's a first or second attempt. You've got to be so precise on that move to get through it. So precise. Really, really tricky spot to be in. Tahana there just with a little slip as well, so he'll have to go back up and finish that. Maeve's kicking the shoes off. Let your feet breathe whenever you can, you use that opportunity for the early send. But yeah, we're still seeing if Elliot will be the first person to try and get this first boulder as well, or will maybe the first person here to get this second boulder. Just creeping across slowly. So again, plenty of time on the clock for Tahana as well. So at the same time, he knows that he can just do every move in this boulder. Just don't rush it. There you go. Take your time. Wait, Boston for a sec. My eyes aren't what they once were, but we see May here just with this move. Come on.
All right. Back at full steam here, hopefully, folks, which is awesome. Big shout out to the team. Absolutely running around like mad people, but we're back at it. And our West Australian athlete, have you seen any tops on this one yet, Ian?
Still not, no. I was just commenting on Boston before thinking it was Tahana. I was like, gosh, they're also giant me at Boston's huge now. So yeah, it was Boston we were watching on that boulder before. But it is Tahana now on the number 2. and May here. So they're side by side. So we just saw Tahana nearly make the white climb. We've got Alexandra here trying the female number 3. So yeah, basically a lot of action. No tops just yet in this zone. May came close. She did get as far along this boulder as we've seen anybody get. Right hand on the red. The moment we see someone do it, it'll all seem to click.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there we go. Cameron top, Abby atop, and still plenty of action to go, folks. So great to have you here on the live stream. Thanks for being patient. But here we go. Oh, here we go. These two powerful overhanging boulders here. We saw a few tops on the men's black one there, and it looks like we've got another one. Western Australian crew absolutely throwing it down here today. Strong Western Australian team, and yeah, he's pretty happy, that's for sure. Nice top.
Yeah, so that was Abby, not me. I'm all over the place, guys. I apologize, but yeah, with the footage, we couldn't get the running right. But yeah, that was Abby Lance who made that top. Maeve will be out next. They qualified with the exact same points. So as I mentioned earlier with Kyle and Finley, how they come out, I think, goes to their national rank, maybe not their state rank.
Got you. Well, there you go. That's why it's a little bit out of whack for us.
One or the other, yep. Yeah. So we know when they come out, and yeah, all these athletes, like we chat to them one year, and then see them again in the next state or the next national.
They've grown a foot taller, and they've changed look. But yeah. That was Cameron, I think, from Western Australia, making a top on men's number 3 or male number 3. So we've got our one of our Victorian athletes here. Actually, I think it's the only Victorian athlete in the junior male. So
yeah,
Harper.
This is Harper now. But yeah, Cameron's gone really well. No zone on the first again, which I hope doesn't bite him, because we saw that not make a huge difference until to the main field, but it did separate the winner from second, but the rest didn't get anything on that. But yeah, Cameron's 2 tops, so he's gone nothing then top. So if he tops out the next one as well, we'll be absolutely balling. But yeah, so far so good for Cameron, the only one to top the second boulder, which is interesting. Like I said, we saw that earlier division where we saw 6 of the 8 top it. So it's sometimes that little bit older division, that bit bigger, that bit different size, again, it affects it. It plays a role for a more compact boulder.
Yeah.
Just trying to bring them back to you now as well. So we do have now Zach Summerton, who is out doing his first boulder for New South Wales, and this should be Maeve Bradbury now in the female division, which I can confirm she is climbing. Maeve, I can hear the commentators cheering her along. And if you're just joining us, yeah, there's a few issues with the internet on site at the moment, but we're just trying to update you and keep you going where we are. As we see, like I say, our one Victorian just trying this boulder now. Happens in a good spot. Like I said, that slightly bigger frame that the guys have, it's harder to stick that knee and then just rock over. So
got to get right over that knee, and you should. Just need to go a little bit further so we could get that balancing point. But 2 minutes to go, or 2.5 minutes. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for a top, Ian.
Absolutely.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, bit of action over to the right as well. See if we can get a bit of a split screen or a super source going. But the team are trying to make sure we get as much of the action as possible, folks. So we'll keep it rolling. There we go.
Very nice. We've got Maeve there on the first boulder. So she's trying the same beta that we just saw her colleague, Abby, from New South Wales on that tackle earlier try. That bump up to the first, then bump again, which is nice. She's in a good spot now. It's hard when I can't see their faces to say who's who. I just see the shirts. But
yeah.
There's Boss Town there.
Yeah, he's grown a foot as well.
Yeah, and they've got the same hair coming down as I was looking at it.
Yep.
Which is which from the back, but yeah, that's cool there. So Boston's trying the big swing dyno now. There's the athlete there. Come on, we want to see this slab go. We want to see number 2 slab. There's in a good spot. Just got to really rock over and.
Yeah,
Oh,
and we saw Taco do that one with a really solid heel there down low.
Yeah, heel on the other catch.
Yeah.
And just sort of became vertical and slowly rocked over. Boston's hit that dino though. Nice.
Now this is quite a powerful move here, but looks like he's got
doing it way smarter with there. Yeah, instead of that horrid back catch, he's just matching on the undercling there. Oh,
plenty in the tank for that one.
That was a really clever way of doing it. Katie McEwen now as well, sticking the zone. Oh, nearly sticking the zone. Come on, Katie. 42 seconds left, so we can see these guys. Harper might just give this one more attempt as well. Have to be a bit quick on his first half. Just gonna see here. Come on, Chelsea. The only Tassie, two Tassie females. The only Tassie except for the first place, Ines. So I think time's pretty much out now. We've got 6 seconds left. There'll be that same 15-second turnover for the next athletes to come out. And we will see your second place. As you see, they're really trying to keep them. So it's Kyle again, and who's coming out now. And cool. So Ness is pushing now.
All right, a bit of action down on the right-hand side. We might see if we can get some other shots for the climbing, but rushing's always important, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, again, they don't quite know what the other athletes have done, so, you know, if you qualified first, you know, go out and flash everything, and it doesn't matter what anyone's done, I guess, is the thing to think about. All right, let's go. So I want to see is your two first place qualifiers. But because Kyle and Finley were joint, again, I think they've just tried to trick us up by the list on the website. So if you're on SCA website looking at the scoring, it is Kyle who'll come out first and then Finley.
Yeah, and Kyle was in the Open Comp a couple of weeks ago as well. Did quite well in that as well. So, yep, some good preparation.
So Abby can do. So top the first one in a flash. Foot's quite high on that volume, but there we go, little adjustment. That's a better spot. Oh, is it hang on, he's got that, he's got that. Oh no. Nice flip though. Bit of drama there with the flip, but we're back in. Okay, so plenty of time, 3 minutes. I really want to see somebody top female 2 or male 1. We've got it. Abby's in a great spot here. Hold it. Ah. Again, it comes down to a lot of things with the shoes and such here as well. Elliot just sticking that now. Come on, mister. Bit of tape on his wrists and hands. He can use that for friction. Come on. Oh, trying it a completely different way. Interesting.
It's a very toppable one, this one. Certainly, it's the one that received the most tops, so hopefully he can unlock it.
Only Cameron has topped this off, and Cameron's working on his last boulder now as well, which if he can top, he'll put him in pretty solid spot, coming out first and then potentially topping 3 of the 4 is incredible work.
Absolutely. Oh, watch out.
Maybe didn't realize it. This is what, like we say, we as the camera crew and we have to work around the judges and the officials, so we appreciate you bearing with us. They sometimes pop up out of nowhere. Secret judge like a Pokemon. Come on. Come on, Elliot, lad. Let's go. Plenty of time. This is a pretty swift bowl if you do it correctly, he's really trying to jump to that jib on the left, which is...
We've seen it work a bit, but not by itself. You know, it's quite a powerful move. You know, the bear hug has been a better move, but yeah, maybe just not feeling it. There we go, this stomp move by Kyle. Oh,
come on.
Yep.
I thought Kyle was... if I'd have put money on anyone, I honestly thought he would love this boulder. Still a minute.
Well,
also with Vanessa as well, she's really crafty as a boulder, so...
Yeah, he knows what he's got to do. Ooh, this is nice.
Yeah,
now this is where, you know, just trying to get that foot through and get ready for the next move is quite a delicate maneuver.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's, you know, fairly decent progress in that sort of circumstance.
Yeah. I just come on, Abby. We just want to see this top. You got the zone. You're in a good spot. I wonder if you meant to just sandwich press it, like just have that right hand and just really like.
Yeah, I think maybe a little bit of assistance on the right arm as you go across. Here we go.
Oh, is there a jib there?
Don't know if I saw a jib there, but
so small, I can't see it.
Yeah, difficult to see it on the screen, but there you go. We've got Cameron with 2 tops, which is awesome. Abby with a top.
She's got a zone now as well. I'm in a sec as well, so.
That should put her in good stead. Certainly, Kyle. I think did he get the zone on that one or not?
Yeah, and just so you know, Zach and Lachlan and Charlotte are not competing in the finals. It will just be the 8. So, just so you know, if you're wondering if you missed somebody.
Yeah, there you go. They're trying a little bit more of an open field here for some of the finals in the youth. So, you know, instead of 8 getting through, 10, but this one is only 8. So there you go. We'll keep us on our toes anyway, folks, but there you go.
Yeah, and we're going to see Finn on the first boulder in a second. So last shot for somebody to top this one for us. There's the press. Come on.
He's over. Might get a shot down the back there. He's getting close to this top hold, searching for something there in the top right corner in the fan.
It's a little like,
but
it's like a sneak peek of the edge, and just seeing number 2. Obviously, we're a little bit limited. Oh, he just fell there. We're a little bit limited on working around the crowds to bring you these, but we can see a nice shot here, number 2 for both boulders, which is good just to see. And we're going to get a zoom in here. Come on. Got May Bradbury here, just working through. And this is Finlay on the first boulder. Oh, nice split screen. Come on, Finn. And Katie McEwen did just top number 4 there, I'm told. Katie McEwen just topping that. They're just taking a second. Only 3 minutes, plenty of time. We need to see some tops. So again, same for Mavis. She's on the first. She's on this. That's fine. But she doesn't know that, you know, there was only the 1 top like Abby on that first one. But again, you have to now try and catch that back up. So you've got to assume Abby might top all the way out. So she needs to try and make this top here. And she wouldn't know exactly the score, but you do hear the cheers when you're facing out. You know that you two are opposite and opposing, so when one's facing out, the other's facing in. Makes sense. Just a bit of a break for Finn here as well on the first boulder. He's going to give it another crack because it is such a physical overhung boulder. It is one of those where, again, attempts matter. We saw Kyle just unable to crack the formula on that, and it comes down to Finn, who scored equal with him. Who can, but yeah, there was only the 3 zones in this and 2 in the last heat, so first ball has really been a splitter. Oh, yes. What a catch.
All right, there we go. Maybe we get some dual tops down here. We might be able to get...
That was nice to put the heel
Yeah.
straight away and then
Yep.
get the top.
Well, we know the holds are big, but they're far apart and quite powerful. So let's see what happens. All right.
It's just a really big move, this next one. Oh. Damn.
Big move, that one, and it's quite a big hold at the top, but it's one of those holds that open your hand. You can't get a...
Yeah, you can't wrap your fingers around it.
Yeah, you can't wrap your fingers around it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, well...
Is that almost last chance seen, unless Ness can. We need to see Maeve try and top this. A minute on the clock is always good. Well, it's a good angle to see if Finn can try and get this as well.
Now, this is our last competitor on this one here, and we've only really seen a zone, haven't we? No tops on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And yeah, like I said, I thought Kyle might have really suited this boulder, but Finn's pretty explosive, a good old grip on him. So
just not getting it exactly how he would like, but that's just the way it rolls.
Use
actually.
Use the clock to your benefit. So when you know you've got against time, be swift.
So delicate
Nothing
there on the
worse
feet,
when
isn't
you see
it?
that foot start to slide.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Josie, come on.
All right, well, maybe we could... here we go. A shot at the top, which would be nice. This is the big... Oh, I was going to say this is the big hold at the top that really requires some real power. But
epic.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
So he mains a Hannah now.
All right. We're getting the action down in this part of the gym here, and as it rolls into the final climbs and the final boulders, this is where all the exciting part happens as the podium spots become highly competitive for.
Well, interestingly enough, we've actually only seen in the female division 2 tops so far. Katie McEwen on the 4th boulder and Abby Lance on the 1st. It's been a lot of zones, which means that it's anybody's game, really.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't been a high scoring system, this one, has it?
No, not all. And I think Kyle and we've got Kyle and Ines there on their 2nd boulders each. Both really need a top here because.
He's happy with that. He's like, yes, I've got it. I think I know what I need to do. So let's see if he can get this one going on. Here we go. Kyle, so he needs a top on this one. He got a zone before.
No, don't need a nest on the first one. Not zone on top.
There you go.
Either. So,
wow.
All the good work in qualifying. You've got to back it up finals, dude. Come on, Kyle.
Oh, here's a big... Oh,
that's the move.
That is... Well,
and this might be where, again, like, little super strong.
Yep.
Very flexible, good bear reader, not quite as tall, might benefit him on this one a little.
Oh, he was going to try and crimp the... Now, you can see he's got to rock all the way over as far as he can.
No, stick it.
Now, this might be one of those ones you need to whack the chalk bag on in and take with you. It feels like it's only 2 moves and you'll get there. But,
Let's see if Tyler can finish with a top as well.
Yeah, let's see. Might be able to bump the brightness down on this one, but... the white's getting pretty white here, but...
I don't mind the imitations. We haven't got the real stuff, so let's keep us the image. But no, I hear you. But, interesting one. We're going to just... swing. We've seen this female force, probably my favourite boulder for the ways we've seen it. I know it's been relatively toppable, but we've seen the step back, the volume press, the run past, the sort of slow, steady slant over.
Oh, let's cut to the run and gun for the top shot here. This might be a top, so see if we can get it on the action cam.
Well, this will be huge because this will catapult our projectile into the top of the rankings.
It's a big move, this last move.
No, it's not over to the top. We only saw Tiana top it, didn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. And here we go. She's going to give it a good whirl. You can't...
No.
Yep.
That's a tough bowl. That's good.
It is. It is. And she's done well to get the zone and get up into that spot. 2 minutes, though. 2 minutes to go. So, oh, here we go. Kyle, maybe working it out. We're going to try and get a double shot here, folks, but
he's done it.
May or may not work, but doing their best. Now, did he get a top on that one?
Yeah,
he got a top.
Saw him push through there.
Oh, that's great.
That was really nice. That's good. He needed that. Now, in there, got the zone, which is good.
I do wonder if the slab there needs to climb a little bit faster through with a quick foot swap or something.
I think things like that are really clever when they do it, because you traditionally in your brain go, up, slab, slow, easy.
Yeah.
And when they'll chat to the setters after and go, oh, here's a video of us doing it. Or, like I always say, I'd love to see the route says post, like maybe something someone could do, be like a comp beta thing, and route setters submit their beta for each climb after. So you can actually see somebody topping each one of the boulders.
Yep.
Because, they put hours of testing and tweaking into these. It'd be nice to be like, oh, by the way, this is what we intended. And, it's not a red herring as such, but it's a sometimes holds they have which are, but it's really clever use of like, people see this and go, oh, slow, steady, nice, easy boulder, it's slab. And really, this is a step-step catch. So here we see her top there. She's got into the zone position before. See Major's nearly sticking that then as well. Big dino catch. Nice. Now let's just caught that big dino. He's in a good spot now. He's coming around. He's going quick. He knows 30 seconds again. Speed can be your friend. It's just got to it easy. Yes. Hold.
It would have been fun to see dueling tops right there.
Yeah. No, this is sick. This is really big.
There we go, a top.
That's huge for him. He's gone zone top now. So if he goes zone top, puts him right back in the mixer. Actually, zone top would currently put him into first unless Harper can.
All right, so we're moving down here. Slowly but surely moving into the action stations down in the corner there. Always a bit challenging for the team to get in there and get some of the camera shots as well, but they're doing what they can. Fighting with the crowd. Everyone's quite excited about getting up close and involved in the action. But there you go, Abby in first place at this moment in time. Katie right behind her. There's still a few boulder problems to go just yet, so we shall see.
No, absolutely. And obviously there's 9 competing in the men's and 8 in the females, which is what's caused.
Cameron out in front at this moment in time with 2 tops, but
pretty solid from Tahana, 4 zones. Just couldn't wrap any of them up, but solid to go out in 4 zone. But yeah, Cameron with that little lead on the field at the moment, in the locker room, as they say. He's competed, he's done it, he's all on the other people now. That's how I think you want to be in sometimes. Sometimes go put a big score down and let everyone chase it.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's always a big thing in golf, having it in clubhouse is best. But let's see Finn now. See Finn on just the left of this.
Ooh, good commitment on that one.
Finn probably knows that Kyle just topped, so he's trying a different beta.
He's looking solid here on that though.
Finn's in a good spot here. Did the first bit a lot harder.
Yeah, and again, that's nice. Gets his onto that knee, and it's that balancing point really just needed to get onto the knee and just sit on that a little bit more. So Finn.
Yeah, that was nice. Yep. And that's going to put him back up.
Quite quick.
Now he's got a top and a zone.
All right, the action down here in the corner. This is where it all finishes right here, and in the back couple of boulder problems, which is awesome to see. Our competitors ready to roll. Getting the brushing, making sure that these slabs, it takes one little slip or one little bit of moisture to sneak in on those fingertips, and you're out.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and these ones were like the male 4, where it's so delicate, so precise. In the interval, obviously, they scrub the holes, make them thinking, but when you are going later in the round again, the little bit of chop, people say, oh, it's only 6 people or whatever. So, well, hang on, if you're going 9th in the male division, 8 climbers,
Yep.
all with up to 4 minutes on that thing of fresh chalk. Just compound. So brushing is really key. And
there we go. Well, oh, nice. Well,
I see a top in the back there, I think.
yeah. The this green one certainly is toppable. We've seen it topped once or twice.
Harper's got
a couple times.
Him,
Yep. 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time for a top, though. There we go. I think we're going to get ourselves a top here. Fingers crossed. Very nice. There you go.
Nice.
Well done. All right. All the action in the back part of the Boulder gym now. The crowd and the climbers all in the back part. Big commitment, and it's a rather large, intimidating jump, that one. So, you know.
I mean, this is the thing. I see them in person, and you're like, it's so elite, so huge, and when they stick it, you know, it's phenomenal.
Yes.
It doesn't ever do it justice on the screen, I would say. So if you're at home, it's a huge move, and yeah, insanely impressive.
Oh, so close. All right, here we go. I don't think we need that music that loud, but here we go. All right, we've got the team in the corner trying to make tops, and that's what it's all about, folks, making sure we get a top to stand on the podium. Oh.
Definitely a lot of love in the chat here for Kyle and Finn as well. Marlo, Sachs,
Yep.
Elliot from Rowley, Paolo was going S. So yeah, please keep your chats coming. Let's keep it going. Go on Harper as well. Come on Harper as well. Yeah, really good to see such a blend.
All right, he's just got to go a bit slower. Just going a bit fast at that top, and it was a bit of a delicate top, hard one to rush, that for sure. But there we go.
Yeah, it's one of those tricky ones again. I mean, they like I say, I do tip my hat to the setting teams and I mean, the elite climbers themselves. But it's if you just read it wrong or you misplace your foot an inch, it's yeah, such a impossible feat. Some of these moves, incredible. But yeah, okay, so we're going to see turn around now. Perfect. So you're going to get another nice angle of the last 4 here. So I believe you see Ines on the left, and it'll be Maeve and our only Tassie male as well, which is Elliot.
Yep. Elliot's there, and yep. Bit of a shout out online for Zach as well, and glad to see good support from the crowd as well as in the chat.
Come on, this way I want to see Kyle explode at this, really explode. Come on, Kyle. Left your screen. Yeah.
Oh, very strong. Oh, well, the paddle, indeed. He didn't need to do that, but certainly went with the momentum. And
the paddle's good to get in positions like right hand so they don't get misled into leading with the left.
Well, this move here is one move from a top, and let's see if he's, if he can lock himself in here to make that move. It is a bit of a distance.
Yeah, especially for the slow smart.
Nice.
He's mustard.
Strong. Yes, there you go. And that's a flash for Kyle.
Yeah, back-to-back tops, and now we'll be feeling very good about the rest of it. But we think we're going to see
the last one's very toppable, I think, and I think Kyle's got that well within his capabilities for sure.
Oh, Abby's there. Finished another one. There you go.
All right, another top there. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get tops from all the athletes. Elliot, the Taz competitor. He got a top before on the third one. Now, top would put him up the ranks a little. 3 minutes to go, though. He's staying quite low on that, isn't he? So
he's taped up to old bugger, isn't he? Knees, elbows, wrists, hands. Come on.
He's got it all.
He's a warrior.
Yep. And unless he's sort of backing up, if he's backing up with the Wow, okay. Now, this is sort of the taco version, which is
yeah, that toe jam rock over.
Yeah, it's quite a small hold, that one, to campus on through from. So powerful stuff.
Oh, here we go. So we've got Elliot. Just 2 minutes 20. So putting so much time. So Ines again can also just take her time here, just wait it out. Kyle's now jumped into second place here with one boulder remaining with his 2 tops. That one being a flash. Harper also flashed that one though.
All right, we might see if we can get the scoreboard up in a second when we get a chance. But things are coming to.
Okay, Alec, come on.
Yeah, here we go. Now he was doing something a little bit different here, trying to get needs to get his feet up a bit higher. So we got
interesting take, isn't it?
Yeah, Abby and Katie right there. Oh, not to be. But yep. Kyle within shooting distance. All right, here we go. Needs to change his beta up a little bit. Hasn't really seen the high foot or something like that, and maybe his flexibility might not be up to the challenge on that one. But 1 minute to go. If he can unlock a sequence that works for him, might make some progress.
Well, I think at this point Abby will have the top spot because she was 2 tops and 2 zones, so nobody can beat that, which is exciting.
And Josie here, our Tasmanian athlete in the females.
If Ines can secure
to make some
this
progress.
zone, it would be really important for her. Because if you can top it, it'd be huge because you can get 2 tops and jump to second.
Oh, yeah, just trying to get that foot on, and it's not working for him in that sense. He needs to make a quick last go of it. 19 seconds though. Doesn't climb that fast, this one. Oh, off. Probably not to be. I'll give it another whirl though. Good on him.
No, fair.
Yep. There we go. The start. All right.
So as long as Maeve tops this one, she'll have a top and 3 zones, which will put her into second above Katie.
In on.
If she doesn't top it, Katie stays second.
So Finn's on number 3 here. So the big.
Kyle flashed this, yeah.
Yep, Kyle flashed it. Finn's got to do a little bit of something here. See if he can get that done.
Yeah, and Harper only zoned the male 4. So it does mean that if Kyle tops it, he will take the top spot.
All right, this is a good shot. It's all action in the corner here.
Yeah, so we're going to see Zach and Kyle just try these last 2, and then obviously just be one athlete up, which is just Maeve. And if she can send this, it's going to put her in a beautiful position to jump up the rankings into second. It could be a New South Wales 1-2.
1-2, yeah. Here we go. All right. Kyle taking his time. Not Kyle, sorry, Finn.
Oh, really nice. Yeah, that's a good Really?
Oh!
Really?
Well, yeah, he's all right, folks.
Maeve, come on, Fox.
Very bouncy. Maeve's a bit of an experienced competitor, so I reckon, she's taken a chalk bag on this one too. Thinking might need a little bit of extra.
Yeah, attempts won't matter for her. And as long as she tops it, she goes second. If she doesn't top it, Katie will stay second. Otherwise, Katie will drop to third.
Yeah, nice. Getting all the way over on her foot there, just to change that body position. Here we go. Get a little bit more height and lock in that position. Yeah, just tries to. Here we go. She's getting some extra height. Lock it in.
Stay vertical.
Oh, there we go. Yes. All right, Finn made that move. And
second attempt.
Yeah, second attempt. Now he's just got to lock in this top move. There we go. Nice top for Finn. Yep.
So Finn is really doing exactly what he needs to. He zoned the first, nobody topped it, and then he's back-to-back topped 1 attempt and 2 attempts. So
shooting distance of top spot on the podium. 1 top away.
Just as to top the last
yep.
one. Yeah. This one, although this one's been
It's not an easy top. It's frustrated a lot of athletes on this last move. Yep. Yeah. Here we go.
That's a great catch.
Yeah.
Oh, this wasn't a great catch. This was a dramatic spin.
Yeah, that was a great replay. Yep. Yep. All right, some good angles here. The crowd is packed in at the back there. That's what tends to happen. Everyone chases the action, which is what we're trying to do as well on the live stream. And there's the last little bit of action we have, I think. All of the female athletes are done. And got these two, and Finn is up next.
Oh, we'll have a nest. We'll have Ness will have one more, but it won't affect the positional.
All right, so it's this top move that we need to make sure works here, but it's not really unlocking that sequence.
No, yeah, interesting. 90 seconds. It's still plenty of time, but yeah, I do find it interesting, and this is obviously, like I said, the older division that comes out second, and we do often see that it's that very, very similar level between this and the younger division. That's why they're on the same boulders if you're just tuning back in. But sometimes those bigger frames on the smaller holds can make a little bit of difference in this male division. You know, everyone obviously has growth spurts at different times. Mine's due, but but it's yeah, I do think it's interesting. Like, this move's easier if you're a bit taller, but then this next bit.
Yeah, all right.
You do that.
He's got his version of how he gets there. So it's this move here that really has been a bit of a heartbreaker for a lot of.
So far back, I think he's figured it. But if you come from so far back, that rock's such a big rock. If you lean back on your hand and more vertically, you can almost go up instead of right across and slap back.
Yes, I think he needs to sort of maybe get a little bit more balance point on his right foot around the corner. That's why that black tape is there. You can get a bit further around the corner, and we'll see. We'll see.
It's actually great use of tape.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, a little bit further around.
Yeah, that was it.
He's still got his butt sort of hanging out the back there, so it needs to get it sort of a bit more over his foot. So. But there you go. Not enough time to work this out, so we've got Kyle and
Canada Ness last attempts for both, and then it'll be Finn coming out on his own because he's 9 minutes. Yeah. Exciting. So,
yeah, absolutely.
So it has really spun. I mean, obviously, like, Finley and Kyle qualified 1 and 2, can take 1 and 2 in whatever order it happens. They tied their qualifying scores.
Kyle's got to get he's got to get a top here, arguably.
Yeah, and then hope not only cheer negatives, but then if Finn
doesn't get a top, he's
Kyle
got
will
it.
be the champion.
Yep.
Either way, he'll get top it, guarantee a top 2 spot.
Well, it's always great to see the action coming down to the wire, that's for sure. But great job by all the athletes so far. Well done.
Yeah, and I mean, the podium in the female division is now final as well, and it's New South Wales 1 and 2.
Big show by the New South Wales team. NSW. All right, Kyle.
Nice.
Ooh. Now let's see how he works this out, whether it's a little bit more flexible, step through.
Well, this is how I felt. It's nice to use the edge of the volume and... Okay, no.
Yeah, okay. There's some mobility and flexibility right there, but well done. And
he's just using science now. Oh, no, he did the step, but that's okay. But that's nice. He's much more vertical now. That's what I said. And you can stand up instead of stand across.
Get himself a little bit further over onto his foot.
Class.
Yeah, that's the...
Come on, Ines, big spring. I want to see the run pass that we saw one of the girls in the earlier heat do, which was incredible, where she just sprinted across the volume and back caught it. Yeah, it reminded me of a good Cosgrove climb on these exact holds, actually, Boulder in 2019, which happened. But
Yes.
anything can happen in this. Come on, you need this. You need this top. Kyle, just taking a second. I think he knows what he's got to do. He just knows. Hey,
Well, it's only one move away, and he's best off resting because he knows what he's been there, so he knows what he's got to do at the top of it. Just that little bit of 30-second rest, or he'll probably leave himself at least 2 good attempts, I would think.
Yeah, you don't want error to cost you. So yeah, you think right now, one now and then one at 60, 70 seconds, something like that.
Yep.
Probably won't need it. Come on, Cal.
Come on, there we go. Tops is what's required to make sure that podium is locking away.
Here's a beast. Okay. There's just no rush on this sort of balancy technical style. Few more comments coming in. Come on, Zach. We did say that. So Zach was cheered on for Mr. Summerton. Yes to Kyle from Tasha. Kalani for Alex. Marlo. Gamba Finn. Elijah was come on, Kyle. And Ines is getting a big cheer from Paolo as well. So
it looks
come on,
like
Ines. Let's do it for her.
Yep. Go Ines. Absolutely. Well, it
Oh.
looks like Kyle's going to go for a foot swap or a shoe swap as well. So maybe that's been getting around the tips as you go here. But
I think Finn's doing the same next to him as well. So
they're having a bit of a chat. You can share a bit of beta. I don't think that's a problem.
you can probably hear the cursing it out. Shoes. So yeah, go for the
slippery feet. Yeah, absolutely. And those volumes, there's certain shoes made specifically that work well on them. So the Sportiva is on.
You got a chance then. It's come on, bud. Every one of these climbers are nice people, by the way. If you ever, Jim, mentioned you watch the live stream,
absolutely.
Make sure you say to them, hey, we play the live stream because they're all nice, and it's nice for them to get the recognition that their hard work puts in and dedication to this sport.
Totally.
They're growing it for us all, but let's come on, Kyle.
Yeah, and it's great. I mean, and you're part of the mix here, but all of the climbing gyms who help put all of this on, all of the volunteers. It's great to see the sport growing, into the... Kyle.
Come on, Kyle. That's good. Ooh, yes. Oh, no.
Oh!
45. Come on, brush it off. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, come on.
This gym, like I said, I spoke with Sally yesterday, who runs this facility, and she's a legend. And it's one of those things that we had it last year with us at Core, and it's a huge feat. SCA are amazing. The route setters are incredible, but for the whole
yes, here we go.
The whole gym team, everything, everyone who helps these events, it's a huge feat. So shout out to the jungle.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully the clock gets us some dual tops here, folks. There we go. Yep. A little bit of crowd, bit of a send train coming. Yes.
Come on, bud.
He's got 10 seconds. Come on, son.
Dog. Come on.
Yeah.
Is he just doing it for the buzzer?
Come on. Come on, Kyle. Oh,
Maggie. Unlucky.
Well, there you go. That was exciting. But down to his compadre, teammate anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of Finn to take the... now, arguably, the zone is very achievable here, so if he hits the zone...
Well, he's already won it, Finn, now, because he's got the 2 tops in the zone.
2 tops in the zone, yes.
So Kyle will still jump into third. Might go to second, actually. Kyle, yeah, will. Kyle will still jump into second with that zone. So it just means that he can't beat Finn. So Finn's already got the win in the locker. They're good friends, top lads, both of them. So
absolutely.
It's lovely for that. But
Yep. So that is good. Finn here. Well, I'm sure he'll love to top it, and he doesn't know whether he's won yet or not. I don't think so. He'll be still in it to win it, absolutely, and put a top on the board.
And Kyle can still look back and be like, one epic thing. And he's also an incredible lead climber, and that comes up obviously tomorrow. He'll qualify for that. So he can take a break, eat some chicken at the truck, and recharge and dominate on Saturday and
absolutely.
Sunday. So
get the protein in.
I was going to say redemption, but you don't really need to deem yourself with a second place finish. That's epic. So they should all be so proud of themselves, these guys, these kids.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Well, the Olympics now in LA, they have 3 medals for each of the disciplines: speed, lead, and boulder. And now you'll start to see well, you're starting to see competitors specialise in them, you know. So
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is good, I think. You know,
I personally do like to see youth athletes try and do both if they
bit of a
they
mix,
can,
yeah.
because as you develop your skill set and you know, who knows that you might be more explosive at this age, you might come 21, 22 and really start getting into that more endurance style of sport climbing, and it's good to have had experience in both competition fields. So I do like to see the people doing both disciplines. But in the we already see it in the States where we do see the lead people only compete in lead in the adult divisions or only compete in boulder. And I think for this Olympics it'll be our first one where we'll really just see the sport climb really sort of get a little bit more, because mostly it's been incredible boulders who can sport climb too. With no disrespect, you know, in males more, but it'd be nice to now see people who just specialise in one. Right. It makes sense with hurdles and sprinting and such an athletics.
Yeah, it does, absolutely. And I think many of the competitors, you know, certainly weren't massive fans of putting together the speed, lead, and boulder, but that's how it progressed. We were chatting with the IFSC president when we were down in Melbourne for the Olympic qualifiers for Paris, and they were talking about, well, you had to start with like one medal, and then you're allowed 2 medals, and you're allowed 3 medals. So you know, that's how they did it, and it's working really well for the sport. So well done.
You just have to show your skill set and say, hey, look, everyone, this is what we do. And then people go, climbing's amazing.
Yes.
This is sick. And then, you know, and like I said, I think the speed, because it's such a jaw-dropper, fastest sport in the Olympics, that it's like, you know.
Well, it is one that's fun to watch.
It got the neutral in.
Yes.
And we've seen climbers try climbing because there's not much speed climbing in Australia. But they came, you know, we've seen it on TV, want to try climbing, and then found it's their favourite thing in their new sport, whether it be bouldering or sport climbing. But it came from them seeing speed, so I think it's been very beneficial for the three. But now people can specialise in each one of them. And when we did the States 2 weeks ago, you were mentioning, Jess, you know, the speed record in the male division was broken twice by the same chap in the Bali in the same comp. So, and
it's amazing to break it in Bali, where you'd think, you know, that the humidity, and maybe they were warm enough to do it. You know, who knows? You know, but there you go. That's climbing for you.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So. Would have been quite a pressured spot here if Kyle had got this, because Finn. Oh, no,
all right, Finn. He's worked out his beta for the lower part of this, and let's see if he can make that top. Good top. Yeah. Showboat to the crowd. Well done, Finn. Yeah.
Well done,
all right. We missed the crowd noise, but we could see the reaction to the crowd there. Well, there you go, folks. So right now there'll be some appeals, and you know, that's a normal process. And here's the scores as we all know it together. And if you're sitting at home, you can check in on the live scoreboard SCA if there's any changes. So Abby, Maeve, and Katie, that's the lineup at the moment. And if we go over to the males. Right now, Finn, 3 tops, absolutely strong showing. Kyle right behind him there, and Harper as well. So there's your provisionals, folks, for the junior boulder. So that's it from us for this one, folks. Join us in about 30 minutes, or maybe even a little bit extra, about an hour. We start the youth boulder at 1:30. So, folks, stick around actually for the podiums for this one. Sorry. Yep, you're right. We have podiums for presentations for Youth A and Junior. So stick around for that. And the next live stream comp after the podiums finish will be Boulder Youth at 1:30 or thereabouts. And this afternoon at around about 3:30 we'll be doing lead for Youth C and D. So plenty of action, folks, this afternoon. Hopefully the internet holds out for us. So hang around. I'll leave you with the team and a few maybe messages from our sponsors in the meantime, and podiums will be up real soon. Cheers, folks. Don't go away.
so I just do kind of the on-site emceeing work for the first couple of days.
For a second.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been turned off.
Hang on.
I think I covered up the ball. Testing. Is it working? Testing. Do I have potato pie? I'm just going around at things now.
competition so far in the finals. So, look, I just want to start by acknowledging the Nyangba people of the Bouldering Nation, traditional custodians on the land, which we meet today. We pay our respects to elders past and present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples joining us today. We recognise their continuing connection to the land, waters and culture, and honour their enduring custodianship of country. So today, our winners in each of these categories in the Youth A and Junior will have the very special opportunity that those winners will have an opportunity for selection into the 2025 World Youth Championships in Helsinki. So they automatically get a spot through to that team. It's also great to see so many New Zealanders joining us today. We had a great contingent from New Zealand. And as always, a big thank you to all of our team here, our route setters, everyone who's made the event possible. They worked pretty tirelessly over the last week or so to get all of the routes ready and get the event underway. And I know I've thanked them throughout the event so far, but I did want to say a big thank you to all of our hosts here at Climbing Jungle, Sally and the team, all of the volunteers, the parents, and everyone from Sport Climbing Australia. So we are at the Podium now. So this is our podium ceremony for the National Youth Championships in Youth A and Juniors. And I want to welcome around you. We should have all of them around our medalists for bouldering in those categories. And today we have, joining us from SCA, we've got Irene Tarilva, who's the National Head Youth Coach for Sport Climbing Australia, and Romain Tebino, who's the SCA board member. So they'll be helping. In second, we have Daniel Spies from WA. And our first place is Luca Sugimoto Faulkner from New Zealand. Well done, Luca. Congratulations to our athletes, well done. Give them a big round of applause. Thanks, guys. So now we have, this is the Australian roster for the Youth A male. So our top three, we have in third, Jimmy Smirk from Victoria. In second, we've got Cohen Jackson from WA. Well done, Cohen. And taking out the top spot, Daniel Spies from WA. Well done. Big round of applause for our athletes there. Youth A male category, well done. Thanks, guys. So we now have, we just have a single presentation in the Youth A females. So in Youth A female, in third place, Summer Fraser. Well done, Summer. In second place, Taka Nakamura from Queensland. Great work, Atako. And our winner, Youth A female, is Tiana Pico from Queensland. Well done, Tiana. Another big round of applause for them. Well done. Thank you all. Okay, so we'll now move on to our junior category. Firstly, our junior males. In third place, we have Harper Migius from Victoria. Well done, Harper. In second, we've got Kyle Houston Connor from Queensland. And today, taking out the top spot for the junior males is Finley Larry Pocock from Queensland. Well done, Finn. Congratulations to all of you. Well done. Big round of applause for them. Well done. Thank you, guys. And our final category for the day is our junior females. So in third spot, we have Katie McKeon from Queensland. Great work, Katie. In second place, we have Maeve Bradbury from New South Wales. And our winner in the junior female category today is Abby Lance from New South Wales. Congratulations, Abby. Well done to all of you. Another big round of applause for them. Well, a great effort from all of the athletes. It's been a very busy last couple of days. Thank you, guys. With the Youth A and Junior, we have our Youth B finals coming up a bit later this afternoon, and podiums to follow, along with our lead for Youth D and C. So thanks everyone for joining so far and supporting the athletes. We'll be back very soon with the Youth B finals.